These videos show Israeli forces attacking Palestinian worshippers during a violent nightly raid inside Al-Aqsa Mosque in occupied East Jerusalem on the 4th of April 2023. But these attacks on Al-Aqsa are neither new nor isolated. In fact, here's a look back at previous years when Israeli forces attacked Palestinians at Al-Aqsa Mosque, which is considered to be the third holiest site in Islam. In April 2022, Israeli forces stormed Al-Aqsa complex in an early morning raid. This happened on the second Friday of Ramadan, just as Palestinian Muslim worshippers were concluding their Fajr prayer. Footage showed Israeli forces using stun grenades, beating and arresting worshippers inside Al-Qibli Mosque. The buildings inside the complex were damaged in the attack, with some of its iconic windows smashed by Israeli forces. Outside, Israeli forces were filmed attacking journalists. At least 450 were arrested, and 170 Palestinians were injured during the crackdown. In May of 2021, Israeli forces raided Al-Aqsa several times, which included an attack against a large solidarity protest following a massive day of prayers at the mosque. This happened against the backdrop of an Israeli court decision to expel Palestinian families from the occupied East Jerusalem neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah. Again, Israeli forces shot tear gas and rubber-coated metal bullets into and around the mosque. Those events left hundreds injured and provoked an 11-day war with Hamas in the besieged Gaza Strip. In July 2017, Israel introduced metal detectors and security cameras at the Al-Aqsa Mosque complex after 2 Israeli soldiers were killed by gunmen close to the area. The decision led to widespread anger among Palestinians, who responded with protests and by refusing to pass through the detectors. Israeli forces, in their response, deployed tear gas and rubber bullets against the protesters. In late 2000, the Second Intifada, also known as the Al-Aqsa Intifada, began at Al-Aqsa Mosque. The uprising was sparked by the visit made by then-opposition leader Ariel Sharon, who stormed the complex along with a security detail made up of hundreds of soldiers. The instigating visit sparked protests, to which the Israelis responded by firing tear gas canisters and rubber bullets. The incident triggered the 5-year Second Intifada, in which over 3,000 Palestinians and 1,000 Israelis were killed. It's hard to predict what will happen next, but these raids have only added fuel to the fire as tensions soar in Jerusalem and beyond.